What's up, guys? Mic'd up. Tom here from Green Rhino Project. Let me see, can you get me? All right, so I want to get the full view here. So anyway, this video is going to be on a question I'm asked a lot. Okay, so for everybody who's starting out in the business, just from the beginning, I do have a school called Green Rhino Academy where I teach all this stuff and a lot more. So keep that in mind, all right? But this is something that, I get a lot of questions via my YouTube channel, Facebook, the cleanup, Green Rhino Academy. And will a portable work to start a carpet cleaning business? Well, simple answer, yes. Okay? If you're gonna just be doing carpet cleaning or upholstery cleaning, this right here, for example, this is an Enduro from Rotovac. Okay, this is kind of an entry-level portable. It's pretty good, right? The PSI goes up to 500. It says it goes up to 500, but it really doesn't. It goes about to 400. But for carpet cleaning, it doesn't matter, okay? And for upholstery cleaning. This does have a heater in it, but it doesn't have auto fill and auto dump. Okay, so this, I'll get into those things in a little bit. So this is just an entry level. So basically, you pour your water into the clean solution here. All right, you pre-spray, you do all your work, okay, and then you go ahead and extract with this machine. It's got a heater on there, so it takes a little bit of time. But what you do, guys, if you're gonna buy a portable, and it doesn't have pump in, pump out, you don't really need a heat. You don't really need heat, because you just pour your hot water in there. Because usually what we do, guys, is just go to the bathtub and get some hot water and pour it in there. So you got hot water. So how important is hot water? Well, not that important as long as your chemistry is good. Okay, so if you're cleaning wall-to-wall carpet, and we're talking about wall-to-wall carpet here, guys, rugs, whole different beast, all right? Wall-to-wall carpet. You can clean without heated water, because your chemistry, if your chemistry is on and your process is on, your carpet's going to come out clean 99% of the time. Now, the only time that heat work really helps out is when you have greasy, oily carpets. Think about this when you're washing dishes, right? And you just use water, say, for instance, right? And some soap, okay? And you start washing those pans. As soon as you start getting that hot water, everything kind of breaks up a lot better, right? And cleans up. That's about it, all right? Other than that, you don't need hot water, okay? Warm water is fine. It helps to break up the soil. But if you're doing the carpet cleaning process correctly, you're vacuuming, you're spotting, going around locating the spots, then you're pre-spraying, putting down the actual product that's actually breaking up the soils and encapsulating them on top of the fiber and just having it ready for it to be picked up. So you pre-spray, okay? You agitate, so that agitation is breaking it up even more. So now all we're doing is rinsing. So a portable will work just fine. In order to clean with a portable and carpet cleaning, you only need about 200 PSI. If you're just gonna do carpet cleaning, 200 PSI. So that 500 PSI you don't need. Now that depends, right? Say you had a portable that was a beast, right? There's a few out there. The Optimal Floor Care is one that I recommend. It's got about 270 CFM. And something around that age, you can actually clean almost like a truck mount. So that vacuum is stronger. So you can move quicker with the wand. You can turn that PSI up, okay? So think about, visualize this. If you're cleaning at, say, 500 PSI, okay? And the vacuum isn't that strong, and you're going at a, what I'd like to call like a 3-second pass, it's gonna put a bunch of water down there, and you don't have that vacuum to pick it up, right? Like it should be. That's what the difference is. Now, if you have like a truck mount, okay, you can turn, well, I clean at about 400 or 500 PSI for carpet cleaning. I have that vacuum. I can move quick with that wand, right? So the less vacuum, the slower you're gonna have to work. Okay, so something like this is gonna take longer to clean carpet than a truck mount machine, all right? Simply because of that vacuum power. Another thing about a portable, entry-level portable like this is you're gonna have to bring it in the house, because when you buy this, they give you, I think, a 15-20 foot hose, which is recommended for this. You could probably go a little bit longer on that hose, but think about this: the longer you go, the less vacuum you're gonna get. So you're gonna have to clean really slow, right? Really slow, because that vacuum is diminished, and you want to do more passes and stuff like that. So the recommended hose is what they pretty much give you, okay? So you got to bring it in the house. You're gonna have the noise factor, right? These are pretty loud. Let me go ahead and plug this in real quick. So this is the vacuum. I don't know if you could hear it. You can hear my voice over this. Anyway, kind of loud, right? But you know what? Who cares if the carpets are cleaned well? You know, that's all that matters in the end, right? But you're lugging it in the house, okay? It takes longer to actually set up to do a carpet cleaning job with a portable machine, unless you got that system down. It's gonna take a little longer to clean. But other than that, this thing will make a lot of money. Now there's carpet cleaners that been using portables forever, and they swear by them. So that just goes to tell you, guys, people are running a successful business off portables. Main Street Carpet Clean, he took my course years ago, and he went with the Enduro, the same exact machine, for years before he upgraded, and he has so many great reviews. So yeah, you check him out. Now you can get portable machines that have more, all right? More vacuum, like I said, 270 CFM or around there, right? You can run longer hoses. For instance, the one from Optimal Floor Care and others like it, you can actually leave it in the van and run it in the house, clean a whole single family home, just like you would an entry-level truck mount. Yeah, roll your hoses out and everything. So that's what I think I'm gonna add in my second van. You know, a step above this. So it's got auto fill, auto dump, right? So you just hook your hose up to the machine, just like you would, a truck mount. Hook it up to the machine, the water, it'll auto fill as you're cleaning, and it'll auto dump. You just take that hose, put it in the grass or the dirt, and you don't have to worry about stopping. You don't have to worry about stopping to refill the thing after it's empty, or dumping it. So that's another thing you got to do with these machines. You have to stop it, drain all the dirty water out, refill, and continue. All right. Yeah, I'm making it sound like a pain in the butt. Oh, it's raining. I got all my stuff out there. One second. Making it sound like a pain in the butt, guys. But when you have a routine down, it's done every day. Okay. There's people that live in the city that work in nothing but high risers and condos and stuff like that, to where you can't get truck mount hoses. You can't get the parking. You can't. So they strictly clean with these. After you've had a truck mount for a while, you get kind of spoiled. So I'm in a situation right now, my truck mount in the shop. And that's another thing, guys. You spend a lot of money on a truck mount, 20,000 plus. It breaks down. You better have a backup. I've been using VLM. Everybody knows I use VLM also. And I just didn't want to pull this out. So it's coming crunch time, guys, and I got a bunch of pet treatments to do. And so I busted this thing out, and just to see if it still works and everything. It still works, guys. This thing made me a lot of money when I first started out, but as soon as I got a truck mount, it's been sitting for probably 4 or 5 years. So if you're shopping around, what I recommend, guys, is to look for the higher CFM, the higher vacuum. That's the most important thing in shopping around for a portable. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door. All right. So, vacuum power, most important thing. Number 2, if you can get that higher vacuum power and you can get a higher PSI, then you can start cleaning other surfaces like tile. All right, so number 2, higher PSI. So going ahead and expanding your services without having to buy a whole new machine is something to think about when you buy your first portable. So something over 800 PSI is going to be a portable to where you can clean tile. So those type of machines usually have that pump in, pump out. Okay, if they don't, cleaning tile I wouldn't recommend. Okay, if it doesn't have pump in, pump out, having that higher PSIs, you're just gonna go through the water so quickly you're gonna have to stop constantly. Whoa, sunny California. Sunny California, guys. Welcome to Cali. So, in the back here, this got heat, like I said. So what I would do is I fill it up, I turn the heat on, and let it heat up for a while I'm pulling everything out. And it's gonna give it some heat. But like I said, not, oh, it's hailing. What the hell? Hell, get it? Oh yeah, coming down. So the thing about truck mounts is, the reason why people invest in them, because it gets the job done quicker. Okay, you do all your pre-spray, you pull your hoses out, start a machine, roll your hoses, and you're gone. All right, and you can move faster with that wand, right, and still get those good dry times, because dry time's huge. One of the number 1 complaints from customers is taking too long to dry. All right, so when you do this, you got to make sure you do multiple dry passes and you take your time with that one. So what I would have did back in the day, if I would have knew about it, is I would have got something like an electronic truck mount, a portable that can function as a truck mount to start my business with. I would have saved more money. Okay, before I bought this, I would have waited a month or 2. Okay, went ahead and stepped into that portable truck mount type of machine. That's what I call it. People call it EMTs and stuff like that. They're kind of a little different, but pretty much the same thing. From Mighty, stuff, some great machines over there too. For the portable itself, I think they're about $3,500. You know, the ones through Ultimate Floor Care that have the power, and you can clean tile. You can leave them in your van. You can take them out. You can, you know, whatever. So, as far as for me personally, I got a truck mount in my other van, which is in the shop. I needed some hot water extraction. Okay, I had some pet treatment, you know, cat urine and stuff like that, and I could do a decent job with VLM in most cases. But sometimes customers are not comfortable with it. So a thing you need to think about, guys, is whether you're comfortable with it really doesn't matter. If your customer's not comfortable with it, what are you going to do? Sit there and convince every customer and then have them wondering every time just because you're doing a VLM? If they're not comfortable, they're not comfortable with it. So recently I had a customer that it was a pet treatment, okay, and they were moving into a home. And I already booked them like 3 weeks ahead of time. My truck man went down. I let them know, hey, we're going to be doing low moisture. And they said, well, is that kind of like chem dry? And I said, yeah, pretty much similar to that, my process. No, we don't want that because I guess we found cat problems, pee and this and that. And I wasn't going to sit here and convince them. Actually, no, what I did is actually hand them off to a local carpet cleaner that had a truck mount that was working. So I lost a job there. So that ain't going to happen to me again. So I dusted this thing right here. I got some work to do this weekend. My truck mount's supposed to be maybe done today and maybe not. If it's going to be done today, I'm going to rush down there and get it and I'm good. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and I got 2 pet treatments to do tomorrow. And we're going to bring out the whole old Enduro. So yeah, guys, that's that's it for this one. I just kind of wanted to go through that. You know, I don't want to discourage people because a machine like this costs about, the whole setup, probably around $2,000, which are hoses, wand, machine, and everything, entry level. And you can start your business with this, okay? And maybe you're in an area where this is actually better. You know, maybe you're in a snowy area, right? And bringing this inside would be a better option. So think about that. Every situation is different. So as far as, I want to do one more thing, guys. As far as your PSI, and I've got this set to 200, all right? Now imagine carpet cleaning, 200. All right, so yeah, just to let you know, guys, yeah, it's enough to clean carpet, all right? So vacuum, power, PSI, pump in, pump out. Those are the things you need to be looking for as far as a quality portable and your step ups. All right. If you like this one, let me know. All right. See you in the next one.